Wow, dude, you're so smart. You're so smart. Oh my goodness gracious, what are we gonna do with you? You're so smart.
We are beyond stupid.
Get this, bro. Nicolina came on my panel, and her name was Ernie's wife. I was like, oh my God, what in the hell?
What? Say what?
I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you was just a fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes my dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Well, good evening, everybody. I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand. What's going on, buddy?
What's up, man?
Just got home, buddy. Literally just walked in the door and sat down and was able to get the music going right before, actually a little after 10:10.
Yeah, I was going to say I was right in there, apparently right after you, but.
Yeah, you were like, you popped in right as I was coming in here. Yep.
Yeah. Hey,
So,
we got here.
yeah.
Though. Ain't nobody's fault tonight.
Huh?
Ain't nobody's fault tonight.
It's everybody's fault, but it's always Kipper's fault.
Yeah, I need to get that shirt.
Welcome in, everybody. Come in, grab a seat, get comfy. I heard there was some real messed up stuff going on around on the streets today. I heard that I was offered a deal. And I'm here to address it.
Yep.
Now, could you go over that deal with me, Kemper? I want to. Got me some Halloween candy. I'm gonna eat a little Halloween candy and mute, and I'm gonna listen to the deal here.
I'll say, from what I understand, we are being offered a deal that if you or we take down all the content about Ernie, they will take down all the content about you and me at the stand, blah, blah, blah. And it was said in such a way, it was more of an ultimatum and a threat, because they kept using your children, your wife. Think of his family. Like, you're going to do that to your buddy? Like, what am I going to do? What's happening to my buddy that if we don't stop, if we don't take it down, then what's going to happen? Like, that's a fucking threat. Pardon my French. But that's
Fine.
exactly what it is.
I don't
And
speak much French, but I know the word the fucking
fornicate.
yeah. So
But I went into her chat when I heard this, and I was like, pretty much I said that she's crazy in so many words by saying she's on the crack rock or whatever, and then told her that it's going to be a hard no. And then that's when her and Christine and, all the other douchebags were like, oh, you're going to do that? You're going to decide for your buddy's family? Like, I don't understand it. Like, they're not on here. So why are they being brought into it if that's not a threat? Because where I come from, and most common sense people, rational people, would take that as a fucking threat. So, yeah. That's the way I took it. And I pretty much said, it's going to be a hard no. And then told her again that, she was on a fresh batch of crack or meth or whatever. And then that's when I messaged you. I was like, all right, old douchebag over here is doing this. This is what she's saying. But of course, like I said, I don't know if you heard any of it, but of course it's clipped. But yeah, I mean, when you hear it, it's going to make you a little bit ill too, because it is a threat to your family.
Oh, I don't need to hear it.
To you, but a threat to your family.
Yeah, I don't need to hear it.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, Mama T, fuck you, Lori. Fuck you. And I'm being as nice as I can possibly be by saying, fuck you. That's how I really feel. Now, you really want a deal? Here's your deal. When Ernie Shell, the criminal, takes down, or actually when you all take down all your videos about me, every one of them, and then Ernie Shell walks into a police station in Kentucky and says, I'm Ernest Mac Shell. I have 2 warrants out of Madison County. Deal accepted. Until then.
Yeah, I think you should be apologizing to your family too.
Yeah, apologies. I'm going to need an apology for me, Thelma, especially for Thelma, for Hunter, and for Molly. And I'm going to go stomach some of your videos. And if you've said anything about Sarah or James, I expect an apology for them too. Now, when you can pony up with that, and I'm not talking about an apology from you, Mama T. I want an apology from Skern Dog.
Yeah.
You are insignificant. You're nothing.
You're not an authority.
Yeah. You're nothing. You're like Laura, another nothing. Another dumb, ignorant dumbass who can't spell, has no education or no backing whatsoever. No. Now, when Ernie apologizes, and I want to see it, I want to hear it. And I'm not going to be unreasonable like traitors, and say barking like a dog. No. Just apologize. And then go turn yourself in. I'll remove everything I've got on Ernie Shell. Remove it. Because trust me, I don't need Ernie. At all. Put a 1 in the chat if you would still support the stand if I never mentioned Ernie again. I'm not going to lose anybody. by not mentioning Ernie. You will damn sure lose everybody you got if you quit talking about me.
Mm-hmm.
Let me show you something. I haven't even previewed it. I just now pulled it up. But I'm going to show you something. This massive channel here with 386 subscribers.
Whose is that?
That's Laura. Tiger
Oh.
Laura.
Oh.
Yeah, let
Yeah,
me look at some of these videos.
Well, she made the comment in Mama T's chat that if we didn't take the deal, she was going to do a deep dive on me.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Good luck, because Ernie and Tina, they've already tried this a couple of times, come back with some old ass intel on me. They didn't even have an address within 5 addresses, because I'm like a gypsy. I bounce around. Always have. That's the kind of life I like. So I've done so. So I've had a lot of addresses. But when they go and the best address they come up with is one that's 25 years old. Like, I haven't lived there in that long. Yeah, I'm not worried about a deep dive. And as far as crimes, I've already told you what I've had. I've never done anything else. I've never been investigated for anything else. So do your stupid ass dive. Do that.
Let's see here.
And you're going to come back empty-handed, just like all the others have. I can promise you that. But go ahead, waste your time. Get frustrated. See, this is the problem Ernie's had. He thinks that everybody's a criminal like him and that there's something out there. And all we have shown is that he is, in fact, a criminal.
Come in. Come in.
A lady at church made Sarah this quilt.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is awesome.
Right. Skunk Ape, I was listening to a clip today of Mama T boxing me.
You want to take your dog with you? She's over here.
Let's go. Out. 1 potato, 2 potatoes. I had both of them.
No.
Well,
thank you, Jane J, for the 1999 super chat with all the ones. Thank you. Are you getting that, Skern? Are you getting that, Mama T? Now, I'm scrolling through. I don't see any videos with 1,000 views, Mama T. None of them. You had one with 700, and they're pretty much all about me. This is Lori. This is Tiger Lori. So, without me, you don't exist, do you, Lori? You pathetic little wine bagging. Let me tell you something, Lori. You see all these? You see all these videos? See all these videos? And you remember the video you made about my daughter, Molly? Remember that one, Lori? I want you to look at me. I want you to see here. Remember that one, Lori? Don't you fucking cry when I start talking about you and your kids. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Because now that you've made your little fucking side-eyed threat, now it's on. You want it, bitch? You got it. You better go somewhere and get somebody to back you up. I promise you, you ain't ready for it. Now, all those videos with Mama T, with Ernie on the panel, like tonight, you guys feel free to report those. Those are illegal videos. Ernie cannot be on panel. That's circumventing TOS.
Mm-hmm.
Circumventing a ban.
I
Charlotte on the web lost her channel for that.
Do what?
Mama T, you're next. I'm going to go to Twitter as soon as I get off this live stream, and I'm going to burn them up with it. Links, videos. You facilitate a banned YouTuber to come on your panel, and you promote him like it's your channel.
A wanted fugitive.
That's right. You fucked up tonight. Minding my own business. I was at basketball practice. Went, see my new hat I got? 100th year. at Corbin High School with their football field. Brand new facility. I was there watching my daughter christen it with her band, with the marching band. And I'm starting to get messages about Mama T threatening me.
Mm-hmm. That's what it was, man. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. You ain't the only one. You ain't the only one messaged me.
No, I know that. I'm just saying that I see it as a threat.
It is, yeah. It is threat.
And this is Ernie style threatening. This is the kind of threatening that got me on his ass to begin with, Mama T. He was doing this to people that were my real life friends. Down in Newport. Yeah, I don't live there anymore, but I can promise you my ties are deep there.
Hey, Goofy Gert. Tell him Jimbo, POS. That's right. And look, what are you fighting for? For Ernie? You know he's a lying, low-life piece of shit, right? This man, he's such a wonderful hero. He's a zero. He's a zero. He desperately wants to be a hero, but he don't want to work for it. He didn't want to go and be somebody's trainer somewhere. You know, he didn't want to go and learn a craft. Get a job in law enforcement.
Oh, shit.
Right? Now, I know trainer. I know he trained the marshals. I know Kipper. I know. You know.
No, I'm laughing because he's live right now.
Skern Dog?
Yes.
From one of his new channels?
From Lightning Tiger.
Oh. That should be reported right away. So we need to, you know, I'm going to call on people to do the right thing. I'm not telling you to mass report anybody other than illegal channels. Illegal channels, YouTube needs to know about.
Mm-hmm.
Ban evading, YouTube needs to know about. Circumventing, YouTube they need to know. They need your help.
He's lost 5 channels because he keeps doing this. So that'll tell you it needs to be reported. If YouTube has taken 5 channels, they need to know about any other ones that he's put out.
Thank you, Pink Bolo. Mammit, listen up. He don't threaten, he delivers. You should have been smarter, dumbass. I'm telling you, man, like getting ready to slow down, you know, like I've been telling people that listen, like I don't have time to be on YouTube all the time. Like we haven't even really got into the thick of things yet with practice, which starts tomorrow. Full-fledged, as hard as we can go. We got the gym. It's finished. The work in the gym's finished. Now it's time to get to real work. Putting a lot of time in it. And besides that, I train my own kid in basketball. After his practice, after my practice, he and I work on things.
Yep.
And then I've got Molly in the band.
Well, see, Mama T was over there. Why don't you go get Jimbo? I'm like, I ain't going to bother him for your dumb ass.
I'm here now, Mammit. Come on. Here, I'll put your link out.
She can't control her mouth long enough to stay up here.
Here you go, Mammit. There's your link. Come get it. Come get your link.
Or Ernie. Link up, bitch. Either one of you.
I don't want Ernie on my panel.
Oh, my bad.
Ernie's not welcome. Somebody report us for same thing.
Right, true. Wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah. And they would. You know. Dirty little bitches. Hey, Kim Louise. Hey, Erica. Pink Volo. Paisley. Sorry I missed so many people. It's good to see y'all. Full Moon. Mama 2. Night Stalker. You feeling any better? I hope so. Hey, that girl 77. The Queen is in the house. Chasing Justice. Hey, Robo Granny. Goofy Gert. Fluffy. Nina. Kelly B. Look, we got a bunch of people here. And I'm sorry I can't get to everybody's name, but know that we thank you for being here. Mm-hmm. And hey, there's Young at Heart. We're going to have fun. We're gonna keep having fun. See what you did was that, that old proverb or proverbial saying, poke the bear. You poked it. Or mess with the bull, get the horns. It's time for the horns. I ain't gonna fuck around and be no tiger, no mythical creature, no horse shit. I ain't getting bit by no cottonmouth. Gonna come back as a special superhero with antivenom. No, bitch. You got me. And
Hey,
that
man,
made me mad.
I do want to say thank you to all the people that do catch us on replay, as well as shout out to everybody in chat. All of you guys together, you guys are our support, and we thank you for it.
Hey,
Because I
Donna.
know we have a crew that replays every day.
Yep. That's right. Come on. Come on. It's pinned over here, Mammit. Come on.
Well, she's over in Skern's chat. Last time I looked.
Anybody that sits and watches Skern and believes in him, believes anything he says, come on. You need to go get mentally evaluated yourself. I left practice tonight, 6 o'clock. Before going to Molly's event, I went to the visitation of two of my former players, one boy, one girl, of their father, stepfather, but he's their father. The man's 39 years old. His family's without their father.
Yeah. That's young.
They're poor. They came from nothing. That's real life stuff. That's what people should be talking about and worrying about. Trying to help people. You want to help somebody, Mammit? Help somebody. Ernie don't need no help. Ernie needs prison. You all want to sit over there and threaten me? Bring it on. What are you going to do?
And Ernie's over here claiming he got hired today. He went and interviewed for a job.
Thought he was already working.
He less than 30 seconds ago just said it.
I believe you. I thought he's already working.
Hey. It's funny. I've heard this dude. He's had at least 20 jobs.
Yeah. Thank you, mystery lady. Jimbo's a sweet teddy bear, but fuck with him or his family, and the beast is out. So, like, Mama T can't do nothing but talk over there, talk about me. I don't even, like, she's insignificant. She's like Griff. She's a nothing. So I don't even mention her, really. Like, we poke fun at her. She's funny. Look, like, this shit, Mama T.
If anybody can donate tonight, I would appreciate it. I would like to eat.
That's who you are. That's who you are, Mama T.
Yep. Like her and Griff are exactly.
Can donate. I'd appreciate it. I like to eat. But you want to sit and try to say something about me because you want to jump in when the mean girls try to say something, like with the wheelchair, right? You want to try to make something negative out of that because I want to do something for my aunt before she died. And here you are begging for food when your sorry ass can go work. The only reason you're on YouTube now is because you think you can get money out of it. You have become one of Ernie, just like Griff. You sorry ass people. You think, oh my God, I'm going to make $200. I'm going to make $300 this month, $400. I need it. So you go live and you stay live 12 to 14, 16 hours a day. You're on the internet. Go to work. Do something with your life. You want to talk about harassing somebody? You don't think you're harassing me with your threats? I don't know who called yesterday. The school got 2 calls about me. About how they're coached like little girls.
You know who that Charlene Kittinger or whatever? You know who I'm talking about?
I know who you're talking about.
I watched her Mama T's chat made the claim today that I used to, after work every day, I would stalk Betty online and stream her.
You did?
Yeah.
When?
I've never done that, ever.
I didn't think so.
But yeah, that's the kind of shit they were
I have to
putting
come in and
there.
get my dog food and go out there. That's what I'll do. I'll come through that door, go to the dog food. I'll be out.
You don't have to be out.
I'll be in just a minute.
Okay. Like, be as long as you want to.
No, that's okay.
Apparently, his new job is in retail. At least they're all saying retail is fun. Sort of like pills are good. You know, that's another one of their sayings. Oh, shit. Sorry.
I missed a bunch of chat. I missed 40 chat things while I was over here. I didn't realize I was still over in the StreamYard part, the brand part. That's right, Andrew. Nobody would stalk her. Nobody would stalk Mama T, not know Lori. Like, these people are nobodies.
Mm-hmm.
They're absolute nothing. Just like Marvin. Marvin, the pedophile, the RSO, you know, that had his way with a 13-year-old. You know who I'm talking about, Mama T? I think you do. He's insignificant too. Other than the fact that what he did, I don't care if it's 41 years ago, 45 years ago, 50 years ago. Is he your dad? Have you changed?
Well, I mean, look, man, she surrounds herself with these criminals, literally. If you look at Butch, look at his record. He had a felony warrant. Like, he still had an active warrant in Oregon, wasn't it? Or Washington? I think it was Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah. He had an active warrant. He also had, I think it was for conspiracy to commit murder, wasn't it? One of them. I know that Mama T's sister has served felony probation, and while on the felony probation was charged again with a bunch of counterfeit shit. How did she get that felony probation? She was one of 5 people that were charged in a robbery, an armed robbery. Now you look at Ernie and look at his criminal history. You got a pattern? That's all it is. She has become what is around her. She might not have that history, but everybody else does. And she bathes in it. She wallers in it. That's the life she likes. She's actively supporting Ernie Shell right now. Same kind of person as Marvin, Butch, you know, on and on and on, and on and on. And of course, you know, through the entire live, I kept getting timed out. Go to another account, get timed out. But yet she wanted me to talk to her like a dumbass. Block me, and then, yeah, why don't you say something? What you got to say now? And, well, you know, if you all weren't pussies, than be able to talk to you. Like they want to make threats and then block everybody. Like I said, it was true Ernie style bullshit. Everything about it. And of course, he showed up on our panel too.
Erica Suter, member for 10 months. You see that, Mammit? Those are 2 middle fingers on each side of Mammit there.
Oh, Mama T, you just don't know. You don't know.
Hey, Thumper, member for 16 months. Man, it's good to see you in chat tonight.
It's awesome.
I sure hope I hope all's well with you. I don't know, man. At the end of my live last night, literally sit and talk about how we want to do fun stuff, and and then we go get threats. The Ernie stuff ain't going nowhere. As a matter of fact, it's gonna be ramped up. There'll be more of it. There's gonna be more, way more. I'm gonna bring out all the messages.
See it? No. I don't see it.
From
Look what I got sitting at the door.
Pretty much an ultimatum given by Mama T. By being Lord, that if Jimbo takes all his stuff down about Ernie, they'll take all their stuff down about him. And then said if he doesn't, then things are going to get worse. And then started telling me to think about Jimbo's family and how could I make a decision when Jimbo's family will suffer and all this other shit. So, yeah, we're talking about that white trash bullshit.
Full Moon, member for 6 months. Love my Stan family. We love you too, Full Moon.
Yes, we do, Full Moon. So, yeah, she stepped in doo-doo, basically, Beth. And you can tell she's been smoking on something, man, because that lung butter's been crackling lately. Like, I know I got a smoker's cough, but damn. She got that crack smoker's cough.
Let's see. Let me speed it up, Laura. How about that? We're going to
got a new
video. We're going to discuss this little video and use it under the Fair Use Act.
Oh, hi, Jake and Mama. You don't think are you not concerned being in my chat?
1 second. Mystery Lady, member for 13 months. Stand for the stand. 100%. Thank you, Mystery Lady.
Love you, Mystery Lady.
I mean, it's weird, Jake and Mama, that you would come and support the guy who apparently exploits his children in music videos. That was weird that you would come and support my channel with a view. I'm a little confused. You're here talking with your sis D-boss? You're here talking to your sis D-boss.
Mm-hmm.
So, wait a minute.
This is the same Lori,
Y'all gonna
right?
say that I exploit my kids in music videos, but then come to my chats? Is that what you think? I don't give a fuck who you're friends with. I'm just asking. Is that what you think? You're gonna say, that I exploit my kids in a music video, and then I'm just supposed to be like, yeah, sure, come chat with your friends in my chat. Is that how this goes in your world? Is that the world? Is that the world you live in, Dragon Mama?
It's funny she puts that on the screen.
Nothing to say anymore, eh, Jacob Mama, huh? Nothing to say
Where is
anymore,
Andy?
eh? Weird. Nothing to say anymore about that.
Verbal abuse. What about Ernie and what he's done? That's nothing.
Let me see something here quickly.
Your mind, your brain,
I didn't say anything about
can help
anything.
you think about.
Mama says, okay. Sure, we'll see about that.
What do you mean? Like, this is my problem, dude. This is my problem.
Think about what I'm pulling up right now, Jacob Mama. Think about it for a second. I'll give you the fact that I could be confusing you with someone else because y'all got these TBTs at the end of your name. But I'm pretty sure I'm not. My memory's pretty fucking photographic. Okay. I'm gonna just let that ride through. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. Dun, 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 dun. This is just the start. I know you said way more after about me when they start talking about me exploiting my kids. I'll bring that up after. But what's to say right here, Jacob Mama? I never said anything about anything. Jacob Mama says. What's to say right here? Easy always talks around in circles. I watched him one time and couldn't watch him anymore. What the fuck are you doing here watching me, stupid? What are you doing here watching me? Jacob Mama, unfortunately, this is not Ernie's channel, baby girl. Unfortunately, I am not retarded like Ernie. Unfortunately, my memory is on fucking point, baby. Unfortunately, suck my dick, Dragon Mama. Suck my dick, okay? Suck my dick.
What does it say right there on the screen?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sounds like his hero, Jim Toe the pedo. Huh. But now you guys are over there kissing his ass, right? What changed, Mammit? What changed, Lori? Are you two a couple of sellout bitches? Gonna try to cause me and Easy to go at it, ain't you? You think Easy's seen this video yet?
Dick. If I find you talking about my kid in here, I'm muting your ass. But for now, you can go ahead and talk to your friends, you goofy bitch.
Well, now, that was just one little example of Lori's videos. That was a pretty clean one because it was just basically playing Easy, you know, the content with her words up, you know, copying off of a real creator who does it right. We all know Behind Green Eyes does it right. Lori, you'll never be her.
Nope.
But it's okay for you to dream about it. So, I don't know, man. Sometimes it takes a little bit, you know, to nudge me one way or the other. And I've been nudged. So, I'm going to turn it up. It's not going to get a tad bit easier for Ernie.
Good luck, Ernie.
I've sent 2 or 3 emails to the Madison County Commonwealth Attorney. I'm going to turn that way up. I haven't sent nothing compared to what I can and what I'm going to. Now, they won't be doctored. They'll be real legit videos of the real Ernie running his mouth about law enforcement, about Madison County, the real stuff.
Yep.
I mean, if you can, right, Ernie? Is that what you said?
Well, he kept talking, what was it? Now that I'm wanted, I get to live a life by a different set of rules kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Got nothing to lose, right, Ernie? Is that what you said?
Said it tonight. on Mama T's.
Okay, we'll see.
That was part of his veiled threat that he gave tonight after Mama T gave hers for her and Lori.
I mean, I wish you just quit threatening and just show up and do something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, it's getting. I mean, what are you gonna do, Ernie? Are you gonna wait until I'm dead, show up at my funeral, and then want to fight?
Probably.
Flex those big bad muscles, right, Ernie?
Well, I mean, he's just caught up trying to, thinking he's going to whoop Rap's ass right now, pretending for his fans over there. Because at this point,
where Rap's at?
It's not real support. These are fans.
Yeah. Look, Rap's a piece of garbage.
Mm-hmm.
We know what he did. We know who he is. We know what he is. Ernie, the only difference between you and Rap, he got caught saying what he did on recorded video.
Mm-hmm.
So, I got a message. It just didn't make no sense. Must be behind in the live if you sent me that message. Mama T said she thought she would give Easy another chance. Oh, I bet Easy appreciates that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. Maybe somebody, you know, tell Easy that Mama T, you know, being the big boss of YouTube that she is, decided to give Easy another chance. Hang on, Miss Michelle, just a second. I'll check right now. Just a second.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're okay, Mo. That's perfectly fine. It's not an issue. Not at all. Y'all killing me in the chat tonight, guys. Yeah, Ernie, he's definitely dug himself into a situation, and it doesn't matter what happens with Stan, with Kemper, with Jimbo. Don't matter, because Ernie, you still got to face what you've done. We don't affect that any. And here you are worried about a YouTube channel when the next 10 to 15 years of your life is looking like you're about to be in a little cubicle. Yeah. That's what you got to worry about.
I emailed you back.
You're used to visiting people in prison, you know, with your family and everything, so it's all right.
Skern thinks he's that little white speck on the top of chicken shit. Wonder if he realizes that little white speck is also chicken shit. I say he's too young to know that. Yeah, he's too dumb. He's too dumb. Ernie, Mama T, Lori, Beloved Ghost, that whole crew over there, it's me. Like low intelligence. Like
Just legs?
Oh my gosh.
Is that who you're talking about?
Huh?
You talking about her?
I mean, I just add her in, but yeah, I just named like 6 different people. Who you talking? What are you talking about?
I didn't. It's me threw me off. Sorry.
Oh no, it's me is a different person. Just legs is not. It's me.
No, I know that. Never mind. Sorry.
Is Ernie saying he's still in the hospital?
He was trying to pretend it tonight, yeah. No, what he was saying tonight was something about, it wasn't about the cottonmouth. He just said he couldn't get over something or whatever. I couldn't remember exactly what it was, but he would be talking and sound like he's just fine for a couple of minutes and then get back into a sick mode and talk like that, you know. So it was a bad faking job, just like this whole story about a cottonmouth. Like it really does make sense whenever Donna said last night that he was using the same story that Beloved Ghost was talking or saying about what happened to her. He does that though. Like the whole coal mining bit, I guarantee you, he had just recently talked to some people that helped like reestablish his little bit of knowledge about what a coal miner's title is and all that kind of shit. And he was just trying to play it off like he had that job, just like he's done security and a lot of other shit.
Yeah, he becomes it. Yeah, or tries to. Yeah,
like the bounty hunter thing. Look at Dog. Look at Bama. You know, like a lot of people's issues with Ernie is the fact that they never looked into his stories before they did business. You know, the ones that have gotten caught up. Ernie has this way of trying to hide shit, cover shit, explain it away.
Yeah.
You know, he manipulates, basically. That's all it is.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, make a list of that whole crew over there. It's just a bunch of, you know, low life, like real life, low life people. Like, you know, the kind of person that if you're a decent human being, you wouldn't have anything to do with. Like they would not be part of your life. And, you know, for those who say, well, Ernie was around you for, you know, 15, 17, 20 years. Yeah, Ernie was. And we felt sorry for Ernie.
Mm-hmm.
We felt sorry for Ernie and we allowed him to stay at our house. You know, it's like when we went to the Cincinnati Reds ball games when Molly was a little girl, she wanted to buy houses for all the homeless people. She wanted to give them all money. Mama T would have made a killing when Molly walked by. Just that's, you know, my family is good-hearted people. And we see that Ernie's not right. You know, Ernie's the reason why he's not coming back here no more.
Mm-hmm.
Ernie's the full reason why he's in trouble. He can blame it on whoever, whatever, and some of them over there will swallow it up. Ernie did what he did. I don't know the whole story, but Ernie had that man's van, and he did not give it back. He was given chances to give it back, according to the arrest record. Now, I'm just reading facts from what was told to the officer by Ernie. You know, I was held up. I was carjacked. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Like, Ernie's not, he don't have all his faculties about him. Now, Mama T, I don't know if you do or not. If you are sane and you are like, you know, I've been around mental illness, I've seen this, I've seen that, and Ernie he needs help, then why do you facilitate his and enable him? There ain't no reason for you to do that other than you either want to see him get hurt or you're living in some kind of fantasy world where he's just going to get better all by himself and he's going to swoop in and carry Mama T away. I can tell you, it ain't going to happen. He is his own worst enemy, Summer. And then you got that crazy woman. It's me. She told Ernie she's friends with the governor, right, of a certain state. So Ernie goes and tells everybody he's got somebody who's good friends with the governor and he's been offered a job in law enforcement. any place he wants in the state. What does she do? She backs his story. So why ain't he working in law enforcement down there then? Because both of you are full of shit. You're both living in a fantasy world. Beloved Ghost, you want Ernie to be a hero. You was in the panty brigade way back on Facebook. You need Ernie to be a hero. He ain't. And as bad as you want it and as bad as you need it, the sun ain't going to come up tomorrow and then all of a sudden, Ernie's a hero. It ain't going to happen.
He's going to be going to prison, so he will be a inmate, but he's never going to be the savior of a child. He's never going to be the person that apprehends a wanted felon, because he himself is a wanted felon. He keeps talking about all of these friends and connections in law enforcement and how he was set up for this van and all this other shit. Like, none of it plays out, because if you got all those close connections and somebody sets you up for a crime, you don't run from it. You go and fight it and get your people to support you. You don't do what you do, Ernie. You don't run from the facts. You don't run from the actual accountability of your actions. You have all of your life, but that's not how you're supposed to live. And this got a little bit big for you, didn't it? Having to cover all the other shit you were doing, and here's this one, the one that got away. Couldn't cover, couldn't manipulate. The grand jury said...
all the others in the line with him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Like I said last night, remember when they had those interviews of people, and I'm putting my air quotes up, like his bounty hunter friends, his their close friend that people were inappropriate with or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, all that shit, man. I remember it. It was LARPing. Just like going up to the car window and say, hey, aren't you that predator hunter guy?
Penny Positive, give me a timestamp. We'll go listen to it.
What is it?
Talk about when Ernie was talking about chasing.
Oh yeah, he was talking shit too, chasing on Mama T's panel. That's why.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Give me the timestamp so I can listen to it.
I got you. I don't have it. I know.
We thank the 1999 super chat to help with memberships for the family members having hard times. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Hey Billy, good to see you. But you like you said, he's roped all them over there, and now they're in on his big lies with him. Like they're all in. They're all in. They can't back up and say Ernie's a liar, because then they're gonna have to admit they lied the whole time backing him.
And if they disappear and don't say a word, looks bad that way too. Like, they got to own this shit eventually.
Yeah. At some point, somewhere, somebody over there, somebody gonna have to step up and be responsible. Hey, show something. Where's them pendants at? Where at? Lost your bet, didn't you? Lost your bet to easy, didn't you? But no, because I knew when you didn't deliver, there was going to be some kind of fantastic.
What was the bet?
They never disclosed an amount, but they bet money.
Oh, did they? That's probably why he all of a sudden got a snake bite.
Exactly. I knew when he couldn't deliver, there's going to be some fantastic story of why Ernie couldn't deliver.
Or like when he called you and told you he was diagnosed to have only 3 weeks to live. Just like his supposed heart attack after that match he got his ass whooped in, I believe it was. Yep. And I know he called off the fight with James because of his knee or some bullshit. But yeah, this is the way Ernie rolls. He's sad. And if they think it's going to stop, it's not, because he's going to keep doing it to other people. And they're going to stand up to him. And guess what? They're going to have a lot more as far as resources go than it ever had 2 years ago. That knowledge will be out there. So, regardless, the people he pissed off 10 years ago, 2 years ago, tomorrow, it don't matter. It don't matter. They're all the same haters / trolls / stalkers, all that shit. Yeah, same ones. BRB. All right, cool. Yeah, it's. He's always got some story. He really does. I've heard so many stupid stories. Like, oh my gosh. His super soldier stories where he was bleeding through his face holes and stuff like that, like Tina would describe. His little blood capsule in the mouth. That shit. Yeah. Same kind of thing. It's an attention getter. Sympathy getter, I guess. But Yippers, they're going to support him. Like, some of them are already starting to pay. I mean, look at Lisa. Like, she was put in a bad situation just because Bernie. You know? Who else? MAGA. Same thing. There's quite a few. But they're going to keep doing it. I just can't stop people from making that bad decision. It sucks. But I can't. But Mama T, I'm going to find out the origins of everything now, because you weren't around. You don't know, but you're going to know. And you're going to be a little bit pissed. Because we got some surprises for you, too. Yeah.
I have returned.
I wish I could plug up all the face holes and watch them drown. Yes, I feel
No
you.
kidding.
I do. Huh?
I said, no kidding.
Yep.
Plug up all them holes. Let me see if I can just find old Scammer T's live here, and we'll go back and.
I was going to say, I was talking about all those people that have lost stuff because of the support for Ernie and backing Ernie. Look at Tina and Xander, man. They lost a lot.
They did, man.
They invested a lot, and they lost some. Just that 1,800, that's nothing compared to the overall tab.
I bet you that charger costs more than that.
Oh, I guarantee you it's at least a 10,000 or better figure. And that's in, what, a year and a half?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the only amount of time they were around each other. The rest of the time, he's been floating around trying to pretend to be a bunch of shit that he truly isn't.
Yeah, when Ernie needed something, he was there.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, they lost that 1,800 for him not showing up to court. And then, that documentary and all that shit they were going to be doing. Which, when you put those eggs in that basket, Tina, sort of going to backfire, man. And you got to know that. But I know that they went to New York City with quite a bit of money to purchase the equipment to do that with. So just that investment. And then you got to think they bought him a cell phone, which she's admitted to. But, their sponsor bought his car, supposedly. So whatever. Regardless, coming from that end, there was that much money sunk into Ernie's shell. And look how it turned out. The same way the horror at the Plex happened. Just like Bluefield Hell. Yeah. I mean, Lawyer Up. What happened to all that money? What happened to that lawyer? Because he's got a public defender. He don't have one that he's hired. He's not put a retainer on him.
No.
No, he's taking a lot of money from a lot of people. And I ain't saying these people are good, but he's taking money from good and bad people. Because they're unsuspecting.
Let's check it out for a minute.
People say, "Oh, I got somebody back here. Who is it?" Oh, it is my friend. Hello, Ernie.
Hello, how you doing?
All right, how are you doing? What are you doing up there? You're sick.
Yes, exactly what I'm doing. I'm sick.
Although I can't say we haven't missed you, Ernie. A lot of people have.
It's time of the season.
Time of the season. What's that mean?
So, what's going on?
Well, we're in Ernie, and we came up with a solution that if they remove.
Do what?
He's got a cold or there's allergies or some bullshit.
That time of the season.
Well, it's time of the month for him, maybe.
Yeah.
All 985 videos of you off the stand. We'll remove ours of them on the Mojito, the 12 is 12, all of that.
Oh, well. But here's the fact of the matter is you have to understand people, where they come from. And to me, it don't bother me. It don't bother me at all, as a matter of fact. To be honest with you, the stand has made me so much money, it's not even funny. So,
yeah, I would say you're right, Ernie. You ain't never made no money. But he just told you right there. Ernie can't make no money on his own. He got to use old Daddy Jimbo, don't you, Ern?
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome, son.
Like he always has.
when people think that shit like that bothers me, it does not. It really does not at all. It doesn't bother me at all. What does bother me is people who act like they're your friends. And I sit and I watch the live, Chasing Justice is live. And all I can keep thinking is, what is she fucking talking about? But she's like, oh, he's got to do this, he's got to do that. Well, the bitch needs to understand. I'm not in the good justice of the law anymore. She needs to, people need to understand when people are wanted and they're dangerous.
Okay. I'm not in the good justice of the law. Can you explain what that means to me?
That means he just took a very deep breath with methane vapors in it, and he's tweaking.
Thank you, Paisley, for gifting a membership. And thank you, KJ3, for gifting the membership.
Okay, Ernie, just so you know, you starting out that little rip as you did, saying that bitch. Wow, dude. Yep. You don't live by no rules. You never have. You're just dropping your mask is all. And, yeah, good luck. I'm sorry.
That's what he said about chasing that bitch?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me start back a little bit.
Watch the live, Chasing Justice is live. And all I can keep thinking is, what is she fucking talking about? But she's like, oh, he's got to do this, he's got to do that. Well, the bitch needs to understand. I'm not in the good justice of the law anymore.
Yep.
She needs to, people need to understand when people are wanted and they're dangerous, then they need to keep their mouth off people because that person don't have anything else to live for. They don't have.
I don't know, but they don't have nothing to live for, and Chasing Justice is in good graces with many law enforcement because she is a student of law, criminal justice. I would say that little nugget right there might make it into the hands of a prosecutor.
Well, it's got a little bit more.
The goodness of the law and all that bullshit anymore. People need to be aware of people that way, because I am not. Let me say this again. I am not your friend, Chasing Justice. Now, if people want to keep running their mouths on people, I believe that they should have everything to the fullest happen to them. If you are big enough to run your mouth about something stupid, no matter whether it's an opinion or not, but other people are believing your bullshit, then I believe anything and everything that happens to you is justified.
Okay, Ernie, let me stop right here.
Mm-hmm.
Chasing Justice is a female. Ernie, I'm a man. I am right now saying you are the biggest pussy that ever walked the face of this earth. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to bring me some justice, boy?
Now, I don't care about who writes these videos about me, who puts this shit out there. It's when you got people like, oh, Chasing Justice, my birthday is coming up. Can you please give this to me? Do this for me, do that for me. Bitch, go to the corner. So that's why I believe anyways. I'm not in the mood to get
what he's
people
saying
anymore.
to her,
Could care less. I got other things I work.
Do what?
You know what he was saying to her, right?
No.
Go to the corner.
Okay.
He was talking about, I believe, her with a wish list or something, and he's telling her to go work for it. At least
okay.
I'm taking that.
Work it on and
he was mimicking her, and then said, "Bitch, go to the corner." He wasn't telling her time out. At least not the way I heard it. Sorry.
Right now I'm doing pretty damn good. Hopefully my leg gets to be more than what it was. But the fact is, I just don't fool with it no more. It don't matter to me no more. I mean, people, they fight and they if and that about this and going on about this and that. And, you know, I guess you said, I don't even know what your live was about. I've been listening to people message me all damn day long. I've got like a ton of messages I have to look at. Some of them's from somebody said something about Jamie did something, so I don't know nothing about it. But it is what it is, I guess. But I don't know. So maybe you can tell me what's going on.
I have no idea what's going on with Jamie. I do know that Lori and I, like I said, we're talking, and we put out a thing to Jimbo that, you know, you can end this by just taking down the videos about you and myself, and we can move on, and we'll put ours away too, or it's going to get worse.
All right, Mama T.
Yep, hear it.
Let me go ahead and let me turn my camera on. Let me go ahead and double down here. Bitch. From your corner. Scum bucket. No. Make it get worse. Please make it get worse. Understand? Bitch in your corner.
Oh, well, hell, like I said, good luck on that. But again, it don't bother me. It don't bother me at all, as a matter of fact.
Hear that, Mama T? Once again, your boy don't back you. Oh, well, good luck on that. He knows, Mama T. He knows. Just like Poon the other day, when Poon called you everything in the book, and then Ernie put you in the back so he could talk to Poon like a man, right? They were buddies. Yep. Keep whiting out for him, dumbass.
The more they keep, so here's the reason why it does not bother me, because people listen to them. They listen to them. Don't get me wrong, they do listen to them, but then they come and then they ask me questions, and next thing you know, it's all swept up under the rug anyways, and people find out who I really am, and I'm not worried about it. If I was worried about it, I mean, it would be something big, but I'm not worried about it at all, as a matter of fact. Like I said, I live a whole new different lifestyle, new rules. I just do what I can. I do my own thing, and that's about it. So it is what it is, right?
Amen.
So you said he was in bad health or something like that?
Yeah, he looks awful. Haven't you seen him?
No, I don't pay no attention to him, his health.
Well, the last video I got of him, he looks awful.
Nah, I don't pay.
Mama T, Jamie is in bad health. Mm-hmm. But you got little room to talk about somebody looking awful. Jamie's sick. You're a drug addict. You all look awful for two different reasons.
Yeah, Jamie's definitely a good person. You're a shitty person.
Yep.
Pay no attention to people like that.
All right, Andrea.
I mean, the fact of the matter is, why put my 2 cents into anything with that? Ain't got nothing to do with me.
All right. But you see, the people here, Ernie, we care about you. Exactly, and that's what we want to stop.
Then that's what I'm going to keep caring about me, because it's turning. It's all right. It's all good. I said it is what it is, and it's coming around. But I like to. I'm enjoying my time off. I'm enjoying it. Been sleeping a lot. I got a headache here the last little bit, but I can't shake this damn headache. I've had this headache for like 3 days now, and
no, they had Shamie, SHAMIE in the chat. Yep, they were talking about Jamie.
Yeah, king of the streets. The funny thing is, though, I know tonight Ernie said on his panel that he's actually going on right now that he interviewed for a job, went to an interview, but yet earlier today he was in the hospital.
So, man, catching Ernie in a lie is like, waking up in the morning. You're going to do it unless you just die.
Yeah, if you expire, yeah, definitely.
Only way.
But this dude, like, he contradicts the more he talks. The more he speaks, you get him talking, he'll contradict himself 1,000 times.
I'll check that out, Kim Louise, that picture. Beth says she's a crack whore. No help for that. Skern wants to use Mammit's panel and do his. Yeah, he does. He does. And look, that's gonna get him. That's gonna get her canceled. Leslie said Jamie looked pretty good. Said he's feeling a lot better. So. That's right. You're right, Trixie. 100%.
See, Ernie thought he had pulled the wool over Jamie's eyes. They didn't like it when Jamie was like, boop, boop, peace. And then started a channel. At the same time of Tales of a Lycan. So, yeah. People actually give a shit about Jamie, Ernie, because he's not out here doing what you do. And you are a piece of shit, Ernie. Because I know all the shit you said about him that was untrue. So.
Oh, yeah. Selling kids at truck stops.
Yeah, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, why do you have to go so fantastical with the damn stories, man? That's why you get caught in your bullshit 5 seconds after you utter it.
For some damn reason, I don't know why I can't shake it, but so far the nightmares and things is almost, I'm doing better with that, and sweat. I don't sweat. I ain't sweat as much now, and doing pretty good with that. And
you don't sweat because you don't work.
It's gonna be a while, but I'm taking it easy.
He's got a period.
Well, you should, waiting 4 days to go to the hospital for a cottonmouth bite. Jeez, could have died.
Could have been, but yeah, you're right.
Well, I'm glad you didn't die.
I feel like I got a cold I can't shake either, and I don't know what.
He could have, but he didn't because he's super earned. Engineered super soldier. Get him, beloved ghost. I see you comment there. Prayer for the lightning tiger. Dumb bitch. Now, Ernie, you want to talk about dumb bitches? Those bitches right there, dumb bitches.
But maybe somebody can cash at me some damn. What would be good? Would it be Advil or something? Would that be good, or what? Sinus, cold, flu. What are they? Help me.
Actually, Ernie, you cash app cash. You can't cash app medicine.
Out here, we got any doctors in here? We got any doctors in here to help me out here? What would be good for me? Oh, Lord, hell, fire.
Some cough and cold medicine there. Hey, take over for.
What about Robitussin? Would Robitussin work? Would that work?
Yeah.
And that nurse comes back in. I'm going to ask her for some Robitussin. So I woke up a while ago and this nurse was petting my belly. I thought that was awesome. And I don't know why she was petting my belly. I still don't understand. Maybe I was dreaming.
She was petting your belly, huh? That's interesting.
She's got petting my belly, yeah. So, yeah, so I think she was petting my belly. I might have been dreaming, though. I don't know.
Hey, Mountain Girl, thank you for being a member for 7 months. Like, be on the stand. That's right. Oh, Ernie. Who was petting your belly? Was it a nurse or was it Shabby Shell gonna shoot me? Maybe Shabby Shell was petting your belly, right?
I can't sit down.
I know one thing. For some reason, my hip, like on the side of the bite, on the leg, but on my hip, it is so freaking sore. I don't even know. Like I don't even know the covers can't even touch the damn my hip part there because it hurts like hell. But I'm like, what the hell? How'd that happen? But like the part where the actual bite and everything is not really. I mean, it's swelled and discolored it, but other than that, I mean, I barely feel it. Still feels kind of puffy, but.
You want to bet he won't show it?
It could be either.
Show for what?
No, show his wound, his bite, because we all know Ernie, and like he likes to show all them gashes on his back and all that kind of stuff. Where's those pictures at, Ernie?
Yeah, once he can get something doctored up, he'll show something.
Yeah, do enough research, look for him online, use some stock pictures, whatever.
Yeah, that's what he said, Beth. He said he was in the hospital. Somebody said he showed pictures and it looked like he was in the hospital. I'd like to see the screenshot. Maybe we'll get to see him. I'll check my email here in a minute.
I didn't see that part. Then again, he did show that.
It feels pretty.
Do what now?
He did show that little neck injury in January. Or not the neck injury, but the patch on his neck. Remember?
Yeah.
Some kind of draining tube or some bullshit, supposedly. Yeah, same kind of thing. He wasn't in no damn hospital.
No.
Pretty good. I mean, hell, when you're, like I said, I do miss coming on live, and I thought about going live, and I was like, you know what? Do I have enough strength to even do this? And I'm like, just watching some of this crazy shit. I mean, that's what I don't understand about people on YouTube. People say, you know, they're going to get this person, they're going to get that person. Nothing ever happens. Everything goes around. Oh, yeah, we're building it up. We're building it up. We're building that army up. We're building that army. Nothing ever happens. Nothing ever happens. People go on their own life, and it's around and around circles, and that's all it ever is. So I just don't understand. I just don't understand. It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. And, you know, you listen to people who I really don't even want to go into some of the shit that I've been listening to. I noticed the last live you had, I think you had Tina up there, and you had Easy, and I came up in the end of it, and I was listening.
Yes.
I was just listening, and I was like, what the hell? Some of the things that's been said and mentioned, and oh, there's this going on, there's that going on, and I'm sitting here like, where'd they come up with?
Look, Lori, his comment up on the screen right now says, in Kentucky, only way a minor can marry is because of pregnancy. Think about it. Want to stop Jimbo? Nope, I don't. Go ahead, Lori. Go ahead. Prove that my ex-wife was pregnant. Bet you can't, because she wasn't. Now, get your little ass to work. Now, we want to talk about the grocery store your son works at? Think about it, Lori. Want it to stop?
With this shit at. Like, I mean, you see these clip channels out there, and everybody wonders. You don't never see anybody else, but you know, if it's me or sometimes it's you, and I'm like, where do they get their? I mean, where do they get their knowledge at? I just don't understand it. I really don't understand it at all. And they talk about, you know, he's a wanted fugitive, and he's wanted all over the United States, and you know, all this crazy shit. Well, meanwhile, I'm like, you guys are idiots. I'm getting ready to have a U.S. Marshal on panel, the one that I worked with, and he's a 30-year veteran. He's actually he's all over the place now, and just, you know, number verification, because he can verify some of the things. And
so he's a 30-year veteran of the U.S. Marshal. So,
see, that's the thing, though. Will this U.S. Marshal know that he's got those warrants that he's speaking of? I don't think so. Just like,
is he going to cam up? I don't think so.
No.
Ernie ain't going to have no damn marshal on.
Nope, he won't.
What's people going to do? They'll be like, wait a minute, how do you know people? You know, and he'll be able to verify. So, you know, I'm going to do that here later on, and I think that's going to get a real big kick out of everything. People's going to start wondering, like, what the hell is this? Because nobody else can do that. Nobody else can do it. Nobody has done it.
Hey, Ernie, I'll tell you what. Turn your camera on. Go to Richmond, Kentucky. Walk into the Commonwealth Attorney's office and say, hey, my name is Ernest Max Shell. Prove me wrong, bitch. That's all you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Step right up. Hickory dickory dock.
And it is what it is. That's why they'll never be the narrative. I'm always the narrative and agenda. It don't matter if I left for 2 years or 3 and I came back on a special Christmas and act like Santa Claus. Hell, I'm always going to have that narrative. So it don't matter. So then it'll always be me that they feed upon for the name, and that's fine. That's fine. It's good, because it is what it is. It's more people out there, and it's word of mouth. And like I said, I love every bit of it. Everybody thinks that this shit bothers me. It don't bother me at all, as a matter of fact.
Now that I believe he does love every bit of it. He's the star of his own little show now. Till he gets caught, and then he's going to be the little bitch. You heard him when the cops had him on the side of the road, right? Oh, no. Oh, God, no. I can't sit down. No. Yeah, that's what you're going to do right then, ain't it, bitch? Huh? You ain't going to be that tough guy then, are you, big boy?
I would like to go back to sleep and be dreaming about this nurse again, rubbing my belly, because I thought that was awesome and amazing. You there?
Hey, Luna.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Somehow I got muted.
So how's your world going now? I mean, are you going good? Everything good with you?
Well, I'm no longer homeless.
You're not homeless?
No.
Holy shit! Really?
Really?
Man, that surprised Ernie, didn't it? He's like, Mama T, what's your secret? How can I not be homeless?
Well,
that's amazing.
Did,
huh?
I was gonna say all she did was move into the extended part of the cab instead of just at the truck stop. She just rolls with them now.
Oh yeah.
How did you do it?
Friends. I got people.
So
she got rid of Butch, and now she's freeloading off people.
So you're still in the same area, pretty much?
No.
Well, that's good.
Pretty soon, in a few months, I'll be on a whole different side of the world.
Well, that's good.
Well, look, if you ever want to go on a...
Pretty soon, in a few months, she's going to be a whole different side of the world. So she's moving to China?
Somewhere in Asia. We haven't pinpointed yet.
Yeah.
We are working on it.
In a whole different side of the world now. Surely she's not talking about over here where these hurricanes are. Dumbass. A whole different side of the world.
Robin Street. Now listen to my words. I've got me a mask. So I can use that mask. And I got me a nice trench coat too. Also,
you got a trench coat for a little boy, that way it don't drag you around.
Listen to this. Listen to what he's about to say. It's like I've
heard this part.
Huh?
I've heard this part.
I was gonna say I was blocked for commenting, and
I was like, good getaway.
I was like, is this what you and Shelby did?
Vehicle. If you got that and you can supply that, by God, we'll go on a spree. I better shut up because people will be like, you know, it's funny as hell.
Say I'm gonna see an Ernie or bandits now.
Well, all you need, look, I've got a mask that covers the bottom part of my face. All you need one is something like a Batman and Robin, kind of like a Robin like mask. You just tie it around your head. Got your two little eyes poking out, you know what I'm saying? Or we could get one of your pantyhose and stick over your head and stuff. Be all right.
This must be the role play that him and Phil did.
And
oh yeah.
We just gotta come up with a good catchy name. We can't use Ernie and Mama T or nothing like that. We couldn't be able to use that. Maybe we could call it Tiger. Let's see. No, that ain't gonna work. Hellfire. Let me see. Shit. Think of a good name. What's a good name?
Bonnie and Clyde.
No, I don't want to use Bonnie and Clyde.
That was Deb's suggestion.
We'll call ourselves the Feisty Tiger.
Feisty Tiger. All right.
Tigers. There we go. We'll be the Feisty Tigers. We just got to come up with a good motto. We need a couple bags. We put some loot in.
Laughing.
Oh, Lord.
All right.
Can I ask anybody why these damn hospitals keep these rooms so icy cold for? Please help me out here. Because I'm laying here with this little bitty blanket. Like, I ain't even a blanket, it's a sheet. And it's ice. And it's ice in this room. It's ice everywhere. My freaking, feels like my hair is freezing to death. And it's just very, very freaking cold. Why do they keep it cold? Is it just because of the infections or whatever it is?
Yeah, Ernie. They keep it so cold because of the infections. You know, because cold weather would kill an infection, right? Like, that makes all the sense in the world. Yeah, I've heard enough of that stupid shit. So no deal, Mama T. I emphatically reject your offer. And my counter offer is slightly changed. I want you to take that offer that you gave me, hold it up real high, polish it up real good, turn that sumbitch sideways and shove it straight up your Rudy Poo candy ass. And if it'll fit, and I'm sure it will, shove Lori up your ass with it.
I don't say, why don't y'all just take a ride in Ernie's? We know there's room there.
There you go. There you go.
Like Phil and the boys, right?
You know Ernie has to wear a diaper because when he walks across the room, like, stuff just starts dropping out, right, out of his bunghole.
It's from that stretcher.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not fake. That's real. That's real, y'all.
That's right.
For all the people who want to call us haters, that's real. They've seen the suitcase. Everybody has seen the suitcase. That was Ernie's. For real.
Yeah. Then he tried to say, "Oh, I want my suitcase," but it was in the van, wasn't it, Ern? Before you ever showed up at my house.
Yep, and he had his own hat in the fucking suitcase.
Yeah. Ern. The truth hurts you so bad, don't it, boy? Can't stand that truth.
Like, we know about Phil and Eric, and he wants to play it off like he's some big machismo, you know, like, no, bro. No, you're a power bottom. That's what you are.
By the time I'm done with you, Drama T, you're going to be begging for this.
Jimbo, stand down right now.
But I'm not going to stand down right now. No, I'm going to bring it. See, I might just stay up a little while tonight and just dig up as much stuff as I can dig on you.
Mm-hmm.
All your family. Because you threatened my family tonight, didn't you? Did you not threaten my family tonight?
Sure did.
Yeah, you and Laura threatened my family, so it's on. Gloves are off, right?
Think about your family. Think about your. I'm just mocking her. Think about your family, Jimbo.
Yeah.
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 Good luck.
I mean, yeah, everything is out there already. What are you going to do? Talk about it again? Going to bring up old stuff and say, remember this, Jimbo? I'll say, yeah, I remember. Remember Marvin? Remember the drug deal caught on Google Earth?
Yeah.
And I won't tell you now, I don't know 100% sure, but I'm 99% sure that's what it was. Now, but I'm 1,000% sure that fat piece of shit skank that was standing at that window needed a bath.
Yeah, well, and she's the one that likes to drop the N word with the hard R.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
I've been told if you wait a second, you can actually see the scuff marks on her knees.
Actually, she called you that, didn't she?
She did.
Yeah. I thought it was, I was like, who was it she said that to? But it was you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For those that don't remember, you know, you got your lurkers, the ones that like to twist shit. So just figured I'd put that there. Yeah, and that's documented too. Along with a lot of other shit, Mama T. A lot. You're going to have to eventually be held accountable for what you've claimed that's not true. And, hon, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, you're the worst one out there. You and Ernie. You both suck.
Here you go, Mama T. Check this out.
The girl seduced my dad. That is why it is statutory instead of straight rape. The girl put a wig on, dressed up like my mother, and seduced my father while he was drunk.
Facts in this case, T43's dad is the RSO. He was 30 and married with daughters. The victim, the girl, she was 13 and was the babysitter for this family. One simple request, please. Here's the receipt. Now, will you admit that you blamed the victim? I made that video just for you, Mama T. And guess what? I'm going to make more. I'm going to make more. And they're going to get worse. They're going to get way worse. See, I've been doing a little digging too. Making some phone calls. Have you done that? I'm sure you have. You got Ernie, right? Ernie knows people, right? Ernie's been around where I live. I've been calling people. Tomorrow, I'm going to make it my mission to find somebody that has lived next to you to come up on my panel and talk about you. Even if it's good. Even if they say, yeah, man, I live next to her and she was a great neighbor. Now, I doubt it. I mean, you had 13 people living in a 1 or 2 bedroom trailer. I think it was a 1 bedroom trailer with, was it 5 dogs, 2 lizards?
2 cats and a lizard.
2 cats and a lizard. 5 dogs, 2 cats and a lizard.
And I think it was 11 people. And one
yeah,
other,
it was 11 at one point.
Now, there is one thing, just as information, her father was actually 32 when he was arrested for that. And it happened in the same year. So he wasn't just 30. He was over the 30 mark. He was at 32.
Wow, Mammit. 32, huh?
Mm-hmm. You know, and just like that tidbit of information.
That would make Mama T 10 years old, not 8 years old.
Mm-hmm. But 8 years. The person that was witness at Ernie's father's funeral, the one that witnessed Ernie call the cops on his family.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that, guys.
Oh, I can reach out to him.
Snake bites and all.
Yeah. I wonder what he thinks about that. Let me message him right quick.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's got a Facebook account. Let me look it up right quick.
Yeah. But
I might have him as a Facebook friend.
The same people.
Damn, I do have him as a Facebook friend. Hot dog. Last time I messaged him was July 28th, 2016. He messaged me and said, when's the Harlan show? I said, September 17th. Hot dog. Let me message this old boy right quick. Just a second. Just a second. I got something new.
Yeah. But everybody's got this amnesia. They forget all the shit that these people do and say. But that's part of what their act is. They try to distract you from that and then play victim. Like Ernie's always got some kind of physical shit that's happened to him. Like I remember when he was trying to pretend that he had C-19. I remember when this whole recovery from that save that he did with the mother and daughter and the tracking devices, yada, yada, yada. Yeah. Yeah. He's always got some kind of injury that he rebounds from better than ever. And then next thing you know, he has to disappear again because nobody's believing it. Like it's nonstop with this fool. It's just bullshit all the time.
Message sent. Look forward to hearing from you, buddy. Goodness gracious. Now I think he works, so probably he's in bed. But hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Skern. Hey, TN, how are you? But yeah, man, like we're gonna have a lot of fun this weekend on After Midnight shows. I mean, you know, it looks like apparently that Mama T just can't get enough. So she decided she was going to come and threaten me today while I was at a ball game. I went to a funeral for 2 of my former players' stepfather, with a visitation. I held practice for my team. I went to Molly's band performance where they opened the brand new, man, I need to send you some videos of this field.
Yeah, I do want to see that.
Field. Oh, it's freaking awesome, bro.
I'm sort of jealous that they have a new stadium to march in.
It's turf too, man. So
Hell,
it's bad. Yeah.
Only turf I ever marched on was at ETSU.
Yeah. And, you know, and, I mean, I'm an old band nerd, but you don't have to worry about stepping in a big dug up cleat hole, you know?
Right.
On the turf.
Twister shit. Yeah.
Right.
It's happened a few times.
Yeah, I bet. But and you know, spending a good day with my family and people that I care about. Of course, you know, the funeral wasn't good, but I did see some people that I hadn't got to see in a long time, and I got to pay my last respects to a man who was a father to two of my former players. So, and all you did today was be a scumbag piece of shit, come on the internet with Lori and threaten me. Well, I'm gonna tell you, you can make buddies with anybody you want to. I'm coming for you now.
Yep.
It ain't gonna be like it's ever been before. See, now you threaten my family.
Mm-hmm.
You literally threatened my family today. Not gonna go well for you, Teabag. I promise you. Good night, Jimmy. So, anyway, something cheerful you want to discuss before we get off here tonight, Gipper?
Dude, it's been one of those evenings, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like I was telling somebody earlier today, Ernie would be back on panel tonight.
Absolutely. Never doubt my mind. Never doubted it. When I saw him bounce up on there last night, you know, because, you know, look, Mama T had Easy on panel for what, 10 or 15 minutes, maybe longer than that, but and she got farther with Easy than Ernie did, ever. And when I say farther with him, I mean, you know, as far as not screwing something up and getting his ear for something, you know, like he gave her a chance. He listened to her. He was there, and Ernie just couldn't take it. So Ernie comes back from the dead, comes up there and, oh, he said, "How you doing?" "Oh, I've seen better days, Easy." You know, no, what's 5 minutes later? "Yeah, man, I got bit by a cottonmouth and blah, 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 blah." And then, you know, oh shit. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, it's Ernie, stop your bullshit, man.
It's all it ever has been, bro. He's been attacked by Antifa. He's been
many times. Antifa hates Ernie, you know.
Oh yeah, and BLM.
I know.
And like I said, you've got the human traffickers. Like you've got all these stories of shit that never happened. I mean, even if you took his lies that he tells, not even his jobs that he's claimed, just the lies that he tells, there's not enough time to be able to accomplish all that.
No. Kim Louise, thank you for the $20 super chat. Game on. Mammit, suck my left one. The stand is ready to stand up.
Mm-hmm. And Mom T, one more thing for her. I'll say this. Jimbo did bring a lot of the content that has been put out on Ernie, but so have I. So to dismiss me as a person that can make a decision is a bad fucking move. You trying to act like I have no say? You're incorrect. Try to do that kind of bullshit, because I know that's why you were saying the things you were saying today, trying to act like I don't give a shit about Jimbo's family. I'm not stupid. I can see through the manipulation. You were wrong. You're about to find out how wrong you are.
Thank you all for the kind words and backing us up.
Like she just couldn't understand when I said that's gonna be a hard no. And then she tried to put it off on me, like, you would do that to his family, and like, no. She obviously don't pay attention like she claims, because she would have heard me say last night, what was the reason why I came back to the stand? To help you fight against this bullshit. So don't try to twist that shit and throw it back at me like that. Ever. Ever. This same guy that you've claimed was harassing women, sending dick pics. You had proof, you had receipts. That came out of your mouth too. That I was a RSO, and then you doxed my name. But you don't dox people, right, Mama T? Like, you dox my entire name. Period. But you want to act like you don't do shit? That's the shit that got you in trouble with me. That's why I was like, who the fuck is this bitch and why is she doing this shit? You did that, not me. I didn't be like, man, fuck her, and just started coming at you. No, it didn't happen that way. So you can sit over there and act like you're all innocent and everybody's attacking and stalking and no. You're doing that. You've been doing that. You've been doing it to Jimbo. You've been doing it to me. You've been doing it to a lot of other people. Good people. Put that in your meth pipe and smoke it.
Yeah. Bitch. Oh, before I need to look something up because I saw something in my Facebook feed today. And I wanted to show it on well, I posted it on our community wall, but I want everybody to see this.
What is it?
1 year ago today. Let's see. Let me pull it up. There it is. I'll share it here. Okay, 1 year ago today, Gypsy.
Oh yeah.
Posted this on my Facebook page. I want to thank you so much for your and Alicia Turner help with Ken's first ever photography sale. We appreciate you guys and want others to know the good things you do for your family and friends. God bless you guys. Now that was Gypsy 1 year ago.
Now you're a cult leader, right?
Now I'm the cult leader,
abuser,
stalker, the devil, according to her, right? You know what the difference is? Gypsy, you ain't getting no money from me no more, right? That day, you were elated with me. You loved Jimbo. Because the night before, we raised you a bunch of money. I think so you could move. No, I'm sorry. So you could go on vacation. You could go visit somebody who you weren't going to get to visit otherwise. We raised money. We sold pictures and auctioned them off. The ones that nobody wanted, I either used the Helping Hands Fund or I bought them myself. Some of them other people bought just because. Well, we're such bad people, right, Gypsy? Yeah. They did, Erica. They made really good money on that sale. And you want to know what? Let's see. What day was that?
Say it seems like when you're not giving them things is when they do this shit.
Oh, it was like the next day, her husband messaged me because they needed a little more money. When can we do part 2?
Greedy.
Very. I said, man, just, how much you need? Maybe I can just give it to you. I can show you the messages. But I'm evil. I'm so bad. It was so rough when you were here, wasn't it, Gypsy? I'll tell you what, you don't never have to worry about coming back. Because this ain't a revolving door. You chose to go. Now, deal with it. When it ain't going so good for you, and I've seen flashes already where it didn't go so good for you. Like the big bad month where you didn't even make enough on your monetization to get paid out. Did anybody send you any money and help you out? Did anybody say, hey, Gypsy, don't worry, man, I got you? No. I can show you my Cash App. I knew they didn't have a lot. Pretty much right up until she pulled her shit, I would send her money and her husband money. It wasn't a lot. $10 here, $10 there, when I had it. And I'd just say thank you. And I hired her husband. I was going to pay him $150 a month to do graphics that I can do. But we're bad over here. Enjoy it. Enjoy the grass over on the greener side. Enjoy it.
Yep. With that many of them eating, it ain't gonna last long. It's gonna be a barren pasture.
Right.
And they will get territorial. And you will be collateral damage for them.
Hey, y'all, don't forget the celebration that Luna's having next week. Oh, yeah. What was it, Luna? Is it the 22nd through the 24th? On her channel, celebrating her 1-year anniversary of her channel. Guys, stop in the den and have a little fun over there and celebrate Luna's channel, the 1-year anniversary. And I'm going to stop in at least a couple nights there and hang out for a few minutes.
You got that ceremonial wine.
Yeah. So,
no, Luna's really good people.
She is, man. And look, she's agreed to not even mention that 40% during those 3 days.
There's a blackout during those days.
Blackout.
No, she really is. I wish there were more Lunas in the world.
Me too. So, yeah, I got me a new hat tonight, broke it in, so y'all didn't have to see my stupid cowboy hat, right?
Well, I know you ain't gonna be wearing an Alabama hat for at least a couple of weeks, so.
Yeah, I wear my Alabama. I still love my teams. I support my teams. It don't matter win, lose, or draw. They still my teams.
And I'm just trying.
I'm not one of those fair weather guys, bro.
I've seen a lot of them, and
there are a lot.
I ain't trying to be funny, but a lot of your teams I've considered to be bandwagon teams.
Well, listen, any team that wins,
especially
any team that wins and is considered a dynasty, are going to have bandwagon.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, like we were talking the other day about how there were a lot more Cowboy fans around you when they were winning. So
I mean,
that's the way it works.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Remember when the Seahawks?
Rarely did I ever see a Georgia anything.
Nope. Only by the
now during football season, Bulldog gear everywhere, bro.
It's the same thing with Michigan. Like until the past 2 years, they've been hiding. Not kidding. I live right in the middle of them. And you would see more State fans than Michigan fans. That was the funny part.
Yeah.
The State was losing at the time, too.
Mm-hmm.
That'll tell you the bandwagon Fairweather fans. It's funny.
Now, do they support Michigan basketball better or no?
Yeah, a little bit. Like they would definitely draw more traffic. You know what I mean?
I bet you was insane back in the Schembechler days, though.
Oh yeah, of course, man. Like them and Ohio State were sold out almost every year, like before the game. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they're the ones that set that trend because the early part of the rivalry, we were getting our ass kicked. Yeah. But in the later part of the rivalry, we've been doing the ass kicking. So sort of like Tennessee, Bama. You know what I mean? Tennessee might come up once every 10, 12 years and beat you. Michigan just got lucky. Got 2 of them. Yeah, they're going to be crying this year, though. They won't make the playoffs. I think it's going to be 2 SEC teams at the very least.
Yeah, Georgia's got a pretty clear path, man. Like,
right.
They don't lose out of conference. I mean, just
they got Tennessee to sort of contend with, but that's about the strongest team in their division.
Yeah, they beat Tennessee in the East, and then they don't really have a big, threat. Now anything can happen, but big threat until SEC championship game. So,
yeah.
Of course, I love upsets. So.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. Those are the best. Yeah. Like sometimes those little mid to late season pansies that you schedule come back to bite you.
Mystery lady, I'm going to send you a picture tonight. Because I grew up here in the mountains of Eastern Kentucky, and there was a young man by the name of Tim Couch that came right here from these mountains, and he went on to UK and set all the records, and he was drafted numero uno by the Cleveland Browns.
Jersey number 2.
Yep. And I've got a picture of my big, fat, big old ass, my best friend since I've been 5 years old, my brother. No, my brother wasn't there. And Tim Couch standing outside Hooters. I've got a receipt somewhere where we made Tim Couch because he literally just signed his big, how many ever $1 million contract he got. It wasn't, like it is now, but, and we bought his beer, and we thought, man, we just bought Tim Couch's beer.
Yeah, that's cool.
We thought we were shitting in hot cotton, bro. It was great.
Well, I mean, he was just unfortunate to go to a franchise that really didn't have any building blocks or ways to build.
Tim Couch, he was a product of his offense, man. He was a dink and dunk, kind of guy. He could throw it downfield a little bit, but the NFL, like college football, Tim Couch was Tim Couch. The NFL, it's a different game.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if he would have gone somewhere like the Patriots, where they actually put more into developing their players once they get them and have the ability to develop them correctly.
Keep them off the curve.
Cleveland wasn't exactly the dream situation for a guy that
it wasn't. No,
was still growing. That's what I was saying, pretty much. Like, and I ain't putting Cleveland down either, because everything that happened with Baltimore and the Ravens and all that crap, dude. Like, they've had a hard road themselves.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
All right.
It's football season. We ain't trying to bore y'all to death.
No, get used to it. It's probably every live stream we'll have a little bit of football to talk about, but we are bonded. You love Tim Couch too. I see that. That's awesome.
I mean, I liked him when he went. I like the fact that he was homegrown.
Yeah, man.
Grew up and played.
Leslie County, Kentucky.
Sort of like Brett Favre did. He grew up in Mississippi and went to Southern Miss.
Yeah, Leslie County and Harlan County are border. Like he's the next county over. So
okay. So yeah, he was sort of like Little Man Stewart from Morristown West when he went pro from Tennessee.
I remember my brother tells me this all the time. Do you remember this? And but my little brother was like, because Leslie County was coming over to play Kaywood,
Mm-hmm.
and which is where Leslie B went to school at, by the way. Shout out for any of you Trojans in here. But anyway, Leslie County was coming over to play Kaywood, and my brother was like, watch that football game. He said, Leslie County's got this quarterback. I think he was a sophomore, and he was like, he's the real deal. And, you know, of course, it wasn't all over TV like it is now. And, you know, you read about it in the newspaper. You don't really get to see it until you see it. But, man, he was so fun to watch because they had a good team, like that high school team. What was that running back's name? They had, it was one of them three names, you know, like Billy Bob or Jim Earl, or you know what I'm talking about?
You talking about you talking about one of the country kind?
Yeah. Like Billy Bob Jones, or yeah. I'll remember his name later. I'll have it, but yeah, they were fun to watch, man. Because he had some receivers, you know, and that's, of course, if you're going to be a quarterback like that, you know, receivers are important.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But
absolutely,
guys, I'm gonna have to get off here, Kemper. I know tomorrow starts a long weekend for you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I got a couple things to do, and but we'll come back tomorrow night after midnight, and we'll see where it takes us. I'll get the artwork ready for tomorrow night's program and put it up. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, but we'll see you guys here in droves tomorrow. How about that? Come back ready to kick some ass.
Hells yes.
Until then, I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
Coming to you live from the stand.
What? Say what?
Stop right there! Stop! No. Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.